I wanted to do a demo for you guys. What happens when your key fob battery dies? How do you operate? But I wasn't going to wait around for the battery to die. So what I did was just remove the battery from the key fob. See, that's empty. No battery at all. And then we'll now do the demo. So here this video is supposed to answer, how do you operate when your key fob battery dies? 2018 Nissan Murano, we have a verified dead battery in this key fob, so it's not going to work. It doesn't lock, unlock, trunk, nothing at all. The key fob battery is dead. Well, actually it's missing, and I'll show you how in the end. But so this is what you do. So obviously you need to get into your car, and can't do much with the trunk either because it all depends on your battery being functional. So what we'll do is this. One of the first things is that, see this? Flip your key over. This is your the front part, which is the buttons, the button pad. Flip it over. You see this switch over here? You want to push this away from the center. Push this away towards the edge, like that. And when you push that, it releases this metal blade. Alright, so release the metal blade, and when you release the metal blade, you'll be able to get into your car like a normal, traditional car, in that you'll insert the key into the hole and turn it clockwise, and that unlocks it. Likewise, turn it counterclockwise, and that should lock your car door. Alright, so let's unlock it. Get in there. Okay, now what? It's supposed to be a keyless start system, and right now, normally it tells you to push the brake and push the button, but that's not going to do us any good because the car does not sense that the key is inside the vehicle. Alright, so pushing this button does not result in anything. Look at that. Key ID incorrect. Alright, so it's pretty simple. How do you start it? One, it actually tells you right there, place the key near the start switch, and you do that until it beeps, and then you can let go. You don't have to like push the start switch with your key fob. Just place it here, like this. There we go. It already beeped, it already recognized it. So I can put the key away, like there, and do exactly what it wants me to do. I waited too long. Okay, so this is it. Just touch till it beeps. Alright, put this away, push and start. Alright, so key number 1 detected. So it knows what key was used because it's got an antenna right here, and that antenna is what you use to basically, it amplifies the signal, and it gets to know that, hey, the right, key number 1, key number 2, 3 or 4 is the one that has been used here. So yeah, you can still drive your car even if your key fob battery dies. So let's turn this off. The other unfortunate part of this is what happens. I will not kill my car battery, but then there's another part to it. What do you do when your car battery dies, right? So when your car battery dies, which as I said I will not be able to demonstrate here, your car is not going to respond to your buttons or anything like that because the car has no way to sense what signals you're sending to it. After all that, I think the battery's been out of the key fob for about 10 to 20 minutes. Kind of lost track of time, and there was break in between and all that. I want to insert the battery, replace the battery, and see if everything works just like normal. Okay, so get the new one. Okay, and now I want to see whether the car recognizes that we have a key fob with a new battery in it. Alright, so out. Yep, sure does, because it tells me to do all that stuff, right? And I can test it by stepping outside and checking all the key fob functions, see if everything works like normal. So that's gonna be lock, unlock, trunk, since I messed with that as well, or lift gate. I just call it a trunk. Alright, so yeah, I think everything works just like it should. And we're gonna remote start the vehicle. Get in there. And tells you to push the brake and hit the start switch. So brake, start switch. Key number 1 detected. So yep, we're back in business. Everything's good.